Hello and welcome back to Arcurus Plays Final Fantasy VII Remake. Excuse our sword swing at the beginning there. I started the episode in the OBS tab to make sure I was recording and that sound and everything was good. And then I just clicked into the I just clicked into the... You have to hit someone with ice there. No, clicked into the window here. So, we just finished what I think is one of the best additions to the entirety, actually, of the remake. And, you know, we're going to be doing a little bit of cleanup here, checking up on people.
Well, this is Big's place. I guess he hasn't made it home yet.
Guess not.
Hope he isn't worst casing it again. He's got a habit of overthinking things, worrying about all the possible outcomes till his head hurts.
Wouldn't have guessed.
And when he worries, I worry. Anyway, let's head on over to Jesse's.
Me wanting to leave Midgar didn't go over so
Word is, the former reactor.
I stayed up all night thinking about the reactor bombing.
This is where Jesse lives. Men are not allowed inside. Lots of pretty girls trying to make it big on stage live here. So don't hang around or they might get the wrong idea.
Huh.
I'm telling you this for your own good, Cloud. People around here love to gossip.
They know about Jessie and Avalanche?
Nah, it's all good. They think she's an actress. Oh, and one more thing, bro. It's all a game to her. Don't fall for it.
You lost me.
Life's a stage and love's the play.
Alright. That was a little weird there, Wedge. Anyways, I kind of went over a little bit of that last time, and that Jessie as an actress actually shares a lot in common with a lot of the people that I know who have done, like, college theater and that sort of thing. So, like, her thirstiness for Cloud, that sort of thing, it's basically an act.
I'm gonna try to find some living work on tomorrow.
It's actually, you know...
Yeah, sure. Good luck.
In my opinion, you know, this is my headcanon here. It's actually probably that's how she's dealing with the trauma of what happened to her dad, as we found out last time. What happened to him is that she maintains, you know, that act, that happy face, and she maintains basically a personality that's not really real as a coping mechanism.
Hey there, Bigums, Reggie, Smalls. Brought a new friend to meet you. These little guys are on guard duty today.
Those are
Okay.
some of the best animated
Thanks for
cats
seeing
I've
me
ever
home.
seen outside of Stray.
Really sorry about your ass.
It's all good, bro.
It's kind of weird when you call me that.
Hey, don't be scared. Deep down, he's a big softie. It's okay. It's okay. Good job, guys. Great work.
The thing is that
Aw, I missed
Wedge
you
isn't
too.
wrong. He had
Oh, big
Cloud
on.
pegged from the beginning. Is that on the inside, Cloud really
I'm gonna
is a
try to
big
find some
softie.
living work on the plate tomorrow.
You know about the secret reactor jobs? Even people from the Undercity are allowed to do them. Secret jobs? It's just a rumor. The pay is supposed to be amazing. Thing is, you can't apply. You have to be selected.
That sounds pretty sketchy, actually.
That sounds super sketchy.
Well, if it isn't Cloud Strife. Was wondering when you'd show up. Without further ado, here you are. Thanks for stepping up, Merc. And now for the cherry on top.
Okay, I get it. Mind letting me breathe?
Depends. Mind coming over tomorrow night? My roommates should all be out for a while.
Are you seriously that desperate? Just let go already.
Only if you promise to come back tomorrow night. Deal?
Yeah, no promises, Cloud.
No promises, but I'll think it over.
Really? You will? I'd make a mean pizza, I'll have you know. Marsh, loosh, black millie, red shelly. I use only the best ingredients. Sound good?
Never heard of any of that stuff.
Me neither, Cloud.
Oh, you are so adorable, you know that? You just leave everything to me. It'll be great. Nighty-night. Psych.
I do think, however, fake most of her personality is, I do think her affection towards Cloud actually is genuine. And at the same time, she knows that, like, he's just dumb. So I think she does actually really enjoy just fucking with him.
Scares me to death thinking there might be more to come.
The trains are running tomorrow.
Anyone need to leave Midgar?
Okay, where are we going now? Yeah. Is there a button here that brings my map up? Let's see what we got. Because there is
The tally of monsters slain has been updated. Got new numbers for monsters slain this.
because there is a
Check them out.
there is a key on the keyboard. I just don't remember what it is. Oh hey, Biggs is back.
Oh, hey, Cloud. Survived the jump? How's Wedge?
He's fine.
Well, that's good to hear. Tomorrow's a really big day for all of us. When Wedge said he'd been shot, I was afraid we'd have to call off the whole damn thing. Heading topside in secret. Don't think I could have faced Barrett if something had happened. But Jessie'd been acting weird, and I knew I couldn't just ignore her.
Biggs.
She must be prepping the bomb right now. But will she be able to finish before morning? I should go and see if she needs any...
Biggs.
Huh? Sorry. Our chute was blown pretty far off course. It felt like a bad omen or something. So...
Get some rest. You need it.
Roger.
Night.
Night. And thanks, really.
Biggs, you're sweeping the dirt street here.
You think that statement Avalanche put out was the real deal? What do you mean? They were pitched by blue types and stabilize Midgar before they invade.
There you go again.
Oh,
She's probably asleep.
yeah, like you should have been, Cloud.
Cloud?
Yeah,
You were out for a while.
just walking.
I guess she wasn't asleep.
I ran into Johnny, by the way. Said not to worry. He was getting out of town.
Oh, that guy.
You weren't thinking of leaving Midgar anytime soon, were you?
Well, seems this old friend of mine's in a tight spot. A long time ago I said I'd be there for her. Made a promise. So...
Can't say this is quite what I had in mind when I put that on you way back when.
If you want to talk, I'm listening.
Huh? What's with you all of a sudden?
With me?
Like you're losing that hard edge.
That bad?
Not at all. I like it. Maybe Marlene won't be so scared of you next time. I'm really glad to have you back, Cloud. Really glad. It's pretty late, huh? I'd like to catch up more, but we should probably both get some sleep, yeah?
Yeah.
Good night, then.
I think up to this point in the plot, Tifa probably
Good night,
had
Tifa.
her doubts as to what... you know, she probably had some doubts as to what was going on with Cloud, or if he was even Cloud, and him bringing that up, you know, the promise he made to her way back when, was probably really reassuring to her that this was the person she thought it was.
Sleep and dream the sweetest dreams.
Here we have the time ghosts. What's weirder is that it was Sephiroth's voice.
Cloud!
What's wrong?
Come with me! Quickly! We were getting ready to set out when those things showed up and came after us.
The others?
Barrett and Jesse are holding their ground, but for how long? I don't know.
Let's go.
Right.
Ready?
You know it.
Okay.
Let's head for the bar.
Okay.
Let's finish this.
Oh, what?
Going in.
There's way too many of them.
Let's do this. You're done. That's it.
What are these things?
No idea. Pretty sure you can't even see them unless they make physical contact first.
That's all you can tell me? More of them? We're running out of time.
Any other way?
Yeah, over here.
Alright. So,
Again?
there are some
Are they
ways...
trying to stop us from reaching the others? Cloud, this way.
There are some ways that, like, I think the Space Goat, or the Time Ghosts
You
are
gotta be kidding me.
used,
It's like trying to fight a hurricane.
but they're used interestingly. And
You don't have to tell me that.
this is one of the ways in which I think that they are used interestingly, because it's always been obvious from some of the changes they made that, and from some of the interviews that were given prior to the game's release, that there is a desire within Square Enix
Barrett!
to kind of like not be chained
Jesse! Barrett!
to the original game.
They just keep coming. We've got to do something.
And so right now,
Hang on.
the Space Ghosts are the Time Ghosts. I keep calling them Space Ghosts. But, the Time Ghosts really are, like, acting the way the audience, like, there's the audience expectations. They are the, like, they're trying to keep the timeline the same as the original game.
Shit. See ya.
So, for instance, in the original game, Cloud wasn't included in the original plan for the next reactor assault. And in this one, he was not included. So the Space Ghosts, or the Time Ghosts, need to ensure that, you know, Cloud goes on mission.
Jesse.
You okay? Me and my 2 left feet. Easy now.
What's going on? What's happening?
We ain't putting on a damn show! The hell were those things? Some kind of... I don't know. Guess I shouldn't be surprised, though. Never can tell what weird shit'll come crawling out of the scrap down here. It's those reactors. I'm telling you.
It hurt?
Wish I could say it didn't, but yeah. God, this is so embarrassing. Hate playing the damsel in distress.
It happens.
What did you do to your leg? Does it hurt?
Not nearly as much as the fuss everyone's making.
Still, I think you ought to avoid putting any...
I'm fine.
Oh.
That's enough. You're out, Jesse.
Huh? What about the mission? We already sent Biggs in, remember? Don't tell me you're thinking of calling it off.
No, we got this.
The hell you do.
If you need someone to step up, I'm your man.
Okay, so here's the thing.
I'm gonna need a raise.
Consider it done. All right, everyone, Cloud's in. The mission is on.
Go and raise some hell for me, okay?
Listen, Wedge, I need you to hang back and guard the home front,
What? But I'm in perfect health.
which makes you the perfect choice to look after Jesse and Marlene.
Hey.
Let's get this show on the road to Mako Reactor 5. Once you got your gear in order, head to the station for the meet. Got it? This'll help you get squared away. Don't tell me I never did nothing for you. I'm counting on you, soldier boy.
All right.
Good luck out there, bro. And take care.
Don't call me bro.
Relegated to stagehand once again. I'm starting to think I'll never have a starring role.
There's always next time.
What's this? Words of encouragement? Thanks. I need them.
All right, let's get going.
Sure. After you take a deep breath.
Huh?
I can tell you're nervous.
That obvious, huh? Okay, I'm ready now.
Okay. I've already got the material and everything set up, so.
Just got done talking.
What the hell's so bad about using my...
Screw them
bitches.
Moving down under eating slop cider for lunch. Bombs and steppers. Oh, weird. I'm usually the first one to get
More bombings might force people to stop thinking.
Mind if I build the items you buy as local mercs favorites? They'll fly off the ship.
Pick that up. All these things are useful for a quest later.
Cloud, you've exceeded my expectations.
Please go away,
I hope you will
Chadley.
continue to help me gather vital information for my research.
Don't need another...
I look forward to receiving all of your future battle intel submissions.
I didn't even talk to you, so why didn't you talk to me? I haven't completed any of your battle intel.
My friend missed the train back the other day.
I can't wait any longer.
Alright, people. Mission starts the moment we board that train. You sure you ready for this?
Yeah, let's continue on.
Do you think Biggs is on schedule?
All we can do is hope.
Today really gotta be the day, huh?
Ain't no stopping this train we're on, son.
There's
A
the
lot
line.
of people risk their lives to get it rolling. Already put the word out, more is coming too. Shut
There's-
them all down by the day, or we shut another down for you. Ain't on us, not us.
It's a really dumb plan, Barrett.
Play it cool.
See, the thing is, what it does is, it basically gives like, when you tell people that, like, oh, if you don't shut one down today, we'll shut it down for you. You see, Shinra does have the manpower to adequately guard the other 7 remaining reactors.
AVALANCHE has issued another bomb threat. In response, we have raised
I just
the
noticed the
threat
wall
level
back there
and
is in
entered a
2
state of
halves and they're not
heightened alert.
lined up, and it's
All
annoying
lines
me.
are currently experiencing delays. We anticipate that our arrival
So
in
basically,
Sector
all
4 will
Shinra
be
has to
later
do
than scheduled.
is guard all the plants, and they're going to catch us. Whereas,
The target's marked
probably
Reactor
would
5.
be a better idea
From the station, we
to
take the
leave them
back streets.
to leave the attacks
Once we're
random,
inside the facility, it's the
or
same deal
with
as last
seemingly
time.
without any sort of pattern.
Head for Mako storage.
And then blow it all to hell. Let's do this one for Jesse and Wedge. They deserve it.
Yeah.
Sure.
It just kind of shows how amateurish Barrett actually is in his planning, and that these probably aren't even his plans. Now, the wider compilation, like all of the plans for destroying,
I didn't
the
think
bombs
word
to
would
destroy the
spread this
Mako
fast.
reactors, that sort of thing, those aren't actually Barrett's plans. He
There's barely
basically
anyone on this
inherited
train,
them from the
and none
avalanche
of
that
them
came
look happy
before
to
him.
be here.
Might stand out as a group.
Barrett,
You
do you
can
realize
stay
you
here.
all stand out? All of you. I mean, and before I wasn't advocating for, how terrorists should operate, but
Cloud,
somebody with even
The train will
a
be
small
passing an ID checkpoint
understanding of how
here comes the first hurdle.
Not much of one.
of how
I know,
this should
I
work,
know, but that doesn't mean I don't have butterflies in my stomach.
can figure it out. I'm pretty sure that they should have been able to figure that out.
Hey, would you mind keeping an eye on things the next car over? I'm worried there might be trouble.
Why's that?
Barrett's always on edge before missions, but you know he's a good guy underneath it all. The people on this train don't.
He'll be fine.
Maybe, but I won't be until I know for sure.
Be right back.
Thanks.
So, do you still support those terrorists? Avalanche is a blight on Midgar.
Huh?
Their bomb threat has thrown our offices into chaos, let alone the reactor itself. It's total insanity! But we won't lose heart. No! Everyone at Shinra agrees. The reactor will stay online.
Is that right?
What? You got a problem with that?
Do I have a problem with that? Oh, you can bet.
He doesn't.
Asshole.
You know you're better than that.
Dun, 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 dun.
So, kind of going back to what they said on the platform about the line that's like, you know, ain't no getting off this train we're on. You know, it's one of the ways it's said in the original game. And the context was a little bit different in this game than the original one. In the original game, the first time that line was kind of uttered was actually in regards to like the, you know, have-not nature and the social stratification of Midgar, because like the people in the slums, like, you know, I have talked about before how Shinra with their security, it controls people's mobility and therefore doesn't really let people come and go as they please, that sort of thing. Hence why, you know, there was talk about like Jesse making up fake IDs for everybody to get back and forth, you know, to the upper plate and that sort of thing. And so in the original game, it's used in that context, like, you know, the train, it can't go anywhere except where the rails take it, and that was used in the context of the people. Here it's used in the context of, we got this operation rolling, we have all this stuff going, and we can't stop it now, which is a very different context for kind of the same, see, can't tell if it's a metaphor or an idiom. I have been out of English classes for way too long.
I have nothing more to say to you and your friend.
What's weird is that Cloud is wearing the uniform of a soldier first class, and the Shinra employee should recognize the uniform of a soldier first class.
Why don't you go check on Tifa? Quit screwing around here.
Okay. So we've got iron bangles on everybody. I don't have another, let's see, what's he got? Lightning and healing. Let's go ahead and give him a fire and auto cure.
Emergency ID scan in progress.
No way!
Emergency ID scan in progress. Unauthorized IDs detected. Threat level critical. Inspection and containment sweep initiated. Commencing at the rear of the train.
Not good.
Get over here! Now!
Now we see
Take care of them,
what
Cloud.
Shinra's heightened response is like.
You have to get rid of this car.
Get over, people! What do we do? Get the car towed.
I can't.
What if the bomb is... Move!
Shinra's got these drones coming in just because some of these ideas are better.
You have to get out of here!
What are you doing?
Trying to keep you alive.
But I work for Shinra. I'm the enemy.
I don't care. I don't want anyone to die. Please.
I'll look after the others.
My turn.
There's no end to them.
3 unauthorized passengers successfully contain neutralizing threat.
Looks like you're right, soldier boy.
Screw this. The station will be crawling with security. We gotta jump.
Screw that.
Need to slow the train down.
Sounds like a big plan E.
There's a little hint at some of the softness underneath of Barrett's rough exterior. But he actually isn't as brave as he sets himself up to be, but he is able to psych himself up.
You okay?
Yeah.
All right. You ready?
Ready.
Once again, it's flying enemies.
Let's finish this. It's on now. You're mine.
It's on! That's gotta be him.
I'm sure we can stop for some vending machine. Grab one of these for Barrett. Let's increase his hit points.
Hey, thanks. For when we jump from the train.
No biggie. You're pretty light.
You always know what to say.
Well done, well done. I felt sure we had them, didn't you?
Sir!
Born survivors, these surats. Speaking of which, where's the third?
In custody, sir.
Return it to the wild.
Yes, sir. Right away.
As always, like in a modern context, there's cameras everywhere. And as Shinra is that, the kind of government that would correlate all of those systems of surveillance, you know, they are pulling the strings.
It's them! We have a visual on the target. Requesting immediate assistance.
Let's finish this.
Don't stop being stunned.
Let's do this.
Poor bastard.
Worked up a good sweat.
I wonder if you can get hit by the train.
He's close. Come on. There. Barrett,
Tifa, could use some help here.
we're coming.
Make it quick. Should be some stairs over there.
We better hurry.
Yeah.
I'm headed up to here with you damn robo-bugs. I'm gonna rip off those spindly legs of yours
These
one
must
by
be
one.
stairs.
I ain't going down without a fight.
That doesn't sound good.
Let's go.
Barrett!
Great, give me a hand.
Let us finish.
That's
You're mine. That's that.
Oh, this calls for a song. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
And I really like the
That's
fact
gotta be
that
the last of them.
the victory song is
Okay, we can take 'em.
diegetic.
Let's confirm our position and get back on mission. That reactor's waiting. Looks like it's gonna be Plan E.
Go on.
Plan A was if everything went off without a hitch. From the station, it would have been a straight shot to the reactor. Didn't work out, but we knew going in we had to have alternatives. Backup plans in case we had to get off early. From closer in to further out, B, C, D, and so on.
Up to what?
to E.
Lucky us.
Yeah! You're damn right.
Anyway, we were riding the train between Sector 4 and the main pillar when we had to bail out. And we ended up on the adjacent line, which should take us to Reactor 5.
That's right. So for now, we follow the tracks. Not too far, though. Need to switch to a different route before we hit the station. Because you can bet your ass it's gonna be crawling with security. All on high alert.
Let's move.
Our friends in Sector 5 marked the route, so don't worry about getting lost. It's a straight shot to victory, people. All we gotta do is tank it.
You have nothing to worry about, sir. Preparations for the grand finale are proceeding without incident. I have the utmost confidence that everything will play out as you intended. Yes, of course. I will not fail you, sir.
Sir, analytics reports that the results fall within the admissible range. However, the casualty rate significantly exceeds previous projections.
Remind me what your job is. Is it to question the wisdom of your superiors and bemoan your personal hardships?
Sir?
Huh. Casualty rate. You think I care about the casualty rate? They're pawns in a greater game. If your stock runs low, then go round up more from Sector 3 or wherever else. Use your head and bring me solutions instead of problems for a change, yes?
Sir.
It is so hard to find good help these days. Which is why the President ought to count his blessings. What would he do without me?
I mean, Heidegger might be a bastard. However, he does have... He is right about one thing. That thing is, like, don't just bring, you know, problems to the fore. It's best to always temper that with suggestions for solutions to said problems. Using the blue lights to tell us which way to go. Now,
When the time comes, remember, We just gotta follow the nose.
What?
Stamp's nose.
We look for graffiti, then head in whichever direction its nose points. But pay attention to railway signals, too. You see blue lights, you're going the right way.
We've got this.
Let's hit it where it hurts.
Let's do this.
So we're entering into one of the first things that I feel like is blatantly filler in this game.
You're mine. Gotcha.
So thus far,
Let's do this.
each new section or thing that like each new little thing that and sequence that has been added, you know, it's all been for story purposes.
Yeah.
Deal with that.
Yeah!
There we go, that's how we change.
Bring it.
Not bad.
Was trying to figure that out. Star penetration, poison, immunity, or resistance, if I recall, at least from the original game.
You gotta check the
What,
signals, son. The signals.
Yes. But this is the first part that I feel is blatantly filler. This whole section in the original game, you know, was probably
Jesse was gonna back
a couple of screens long, took a couple of minutes to get
So
through,
let's not keep it waiting.
Right.
with some random encounters, which right now, for better or for worse, is what this section right now looks like.
You're mine. Time to get serious.
I got this.
And don't come back.
But however, they decided to expand the whole sequence quite a bit. And I'm going to be pointing out these sequences as we find them. So, let's see, one of the first big expansions was, you know, the whole section after the first Mako reactor bombing. And that whole thing, like, was to show, you know, the unforeseen consequences, to kind of show the audience that the developers. Well, that happens if we go further. It won't let us. Okay. But the developers, you know, because, you know, in international audiences, specifically America, terrorism is kind of a.
It knows we trust.
It's a sensitive
Good thing our colleagues put up all that stamp graffiti. Without it, we'd be lost.
Sensitive in a way that it really wasn't prior to, you know, 2001. So, like, that's the developer kind of like treating the, you know, the whole thing seriously.
Good luck, man.
Let me handle this. Chill out.
There we go.
Give him your all.
That's
Keep
what I
those
was
gloves
trying
up.
to do.
Sure thing, Coach.
Okay, so after that, we come back to Sector 7. We kind of have a lot lengthier introduction scene for Sector 7 itself.
Guys, I think it might be a nest.
All
As
kinds
well
of
as,
creepy crawlies make themselves
as well as,
at
you
home
know,
on the plate. They
Avalanche
get messed
itself.
up even more by the Mako.
And the way the story goes,
Not Mako. Shit.
you know,
What?
it's really important if the player really cares about, like,
I'll think about it.
it's really important that the player cares for, say, you know, the people people of Sector 7, as well as,
You're done.
you know, Avalanche itself.
I could have done that on my own.
Sure you could.
So all of that serves a narrative purpose, kind of including a lot of what goes on in the side quests. My main thing about the side quests is that they don't feel like filler, they just feel like late additions, so they weren't thought out all that great, that they're actually pretty bad. Bad and unneeded are two completely different things.
This should be pretty easy.
Going in. Let's finish this.
Then after that, we got the whole next sequence that we played last time.
Not so fast.
But like that did a lot more in like talking about like character development for Biggs, Wedge, Jesse, and it did have a lot to do with the plot. This section here, we're just fighting right at encounters through a bunch of samey areas.
What is this, a science experiment? Gotta love it. What now?
Going in.
It's huge. So you must be the queen, huh?
Stay careful ones that aren't the right one.
Too late. Keep it together.
All set. Okay. Come on. Wait for it. Freeze. Keep it up. It's over.
Well, I gotta kill all this.
Tifa's such a good glass cannon.
Those things really creep me out.
The train's gonna get derailed by one of these days.
Shinra should do something.
After an accident, they will.
When it's too late, then.
Okay. Let's upgrade some weapons here. Let's go physical defense 5. Now let's increase our Punisher. Let's see what we got here. Attack power 6, new materia slot. Let's get that first. Okay, marriage. So over here, get 3 over. And another materia slot as well. Defense attribute. Set him up with the barrier materia. As well as revival. Let's level up the cleansing materia on Tifa. Now there is kind of a little bit of a weak social commentary going on there. In that Shinra's probably going to wait for an accident before they decide to do anything about the infestation down here. The thing is, we do see Shinra troops over there attempting to do something about it. But like, it often seems like in our own world that, you know, oftentimes, you know, governments or authorities refuse to do something until something happens rather than trying to be proactive about it. And I think a lot of that comes from the fact that, let's just go ahead and get one of all of these, just so we have options. This is our first chance of getting poison material. We'll pick that up. But I think a lot of the reason why, like, you know, a lot more isn't done prematurely.
Good old Stan. Check his nose.
This isn't bad, you know.
Is because people can't agree on whether or not something's a problem prematurely.
Check it out. I guess Shinra's doing something about those monsters after all.
Doing a half-assed
How
job.
looks of a shit detail. Screw it. Let's just give it a quick once-over and call it a day.
Well, the supervisors aren't keeping them on the job.
How did you get in here? It's those three terrorists! You straight!
Yeah, that officer isn't doing a good job.
That's that.
Oh, we're done here. Alright, let's figure out where the hell we are. There's an old rail yard not far from here. What we're looking for is somewhere inside.
And that is...
A secret passageway.
Not really a secret passageway, more
We've
maintenance
compiled
tunnel.
our report on Avalanche's combat capabilities and our...
Report, report, report. What good do you think a damn report will do anyone?
I don't...
Have you already forgotten the war with Wu-Tai? An enemy spared is an enemy who will repay your kindness with blood. We must crush them thoroughly and completely, without hesitation or mercy. Shinra cannot and will not settle for anything less. Will you?
But sir...
If so, I can only assume that you and your men no longer wish to serve in your current positions. Is that correct?
We'll prepare the prototype in Section E for immediate deployment. Right now, damn it!
Another day, another victory. How do I do it?
Alright, follow the blue light. So there was a junction. This is probably where it is. Because there's a blue light here.
Gotta
and a
love
red
the
light
irony
there.
of Shinra's smarmy lapdog leading the way to its master's
And there's
destruction.
Stamp. Pointing the way.
You really don't like Stamp, do you, Barry?
It's not that I hate it. I hate the fact that Shinra took a loyal animal like that and co-opted it for their own self-serving agenda.
Poor old Stamp.
It's propaganda, Barrett. That's how it works.
Think you're making progress, and then you hit a wall.
Knock it down.
You're starting to sound like Barrett.
Never mind.
It's a good plan. Hey, hold up. This way.
What's the plan, Barrett?
Security is a lot tighter than I thought it would be.
If they want to stand between us and the rail yard, that's their choice.
Let's see if we have any other options. Okay, I guess this isn't another option. I brute forced this as a combat encounter last time. I wonder if that's how you're really supposed to do it.
Get him! Bastards aren't going to get away this time! Stop all of this!
Burn!
Alright, what do we got? Let's put a barrier on Cloud. Surprised I don't have a lightning material equipped.
No getting through that gate. Let's take the stairs. No getting through that gate. Let's take the stairs.
But it told me, but it would let me press the button. Let's check our materia. Cloud, what have you got? Deadly dodge? No, we need some lightning.
We should be reaching that secret passage real soon. I knew Plan E wouldn't fail us. Should have called it Plan X. What you think, Mr. Ex-Soldier?
Biggs made the plan, right?
I provided some input.
Not too much.
What's that supposed to mean?
Give it up, assholes, or we'll blow you to hell!
You're done.
No surprises there. So many guards.
Well, yeah, of course there's a bunch of guards, Tifa.
Keep looking for faithful little Stan. He'll lead us to the passage.
Let's see. Alright. Everybody's full power, ready for this boss fight. Because yes, it is a boss fight.
This it? Get back!
That all you got?
Someone's mad.
Take your best shot, asshole!
Looks like an old model.
What are we doing?
Aim for its legs. Bring it down. Buzz off.
Hey, see that?
That's his heart. We mock him tonight.
Alright, we gotta go into the next phase already.
What are those?
More drones. Bam! It's all down.
Drones. Alright, let's get Ifrit back out.
You're up.
I'll kind of show you how it works. So he'll fight beside us for a certain amount of time and attack. So you can either do Crimson Jive or Radiant Fluid. So go ahead and do this one, have you focus on that.
Get ready.
That it?
Now what?
Could be a system error.
Things probably busted.
Let's go ahead and give it a focus shot.
No holding back. Destroy the pilots. That'll expose the generator.
What you doing now?
Get away from the traps.
There's the Radiant Fluid there.
Now we can do some damage. Let's get this over with.
Let's get out of this mode. But then, when the summon runs out, we do the special. This is probably going to finish the fight. Yeah.
All clear.
And stay down.
Let's go.
Sure.
Alright, this way.
This won't do.
Sir, analytics reports that the feed went down after an anomaly was registered during the test.
An anomaly? Or an excuse for your failure to properly prepare the armor?
No, sir. All modules were confirmed fully operational. It's far more likely, given the circumstances, that the sensors were overloaded.
Is that so?
All the sensors in Section E are inoperable.
The President.
Yes. Yes. Yeah, everything is fine, sir. Better, even.
What a
There's
yes
been a
man.
development. Yes. Understood, sir. We know exactly where they were headed. If the armor is intact, then you'd best determine the nature of this anomaly soon. Should you fail to do so, you will deal with our intruders personally.
Yes, sir.
Don't worry. I treat my people more than fairly. So don't disappoint me.
No, it's on the evil overlord list.
The passage is beyond these shipping containers.
No matter how
Let's slip through 'em.
no matter how cathartic it may be, do not indulge in maniacal laughing. Anyways, we are over an hour now, so I'm going to go ahead and save. And that's going to be it for today. Thank you for watching. This is Arcurus, signing off.